I really like it, and I want one. I want one for myself in my garage. It's so easy to ride, so fun. Hello from beautiful Spielberg, Austria, and I'm 500 meters away from the Red Bull Ring, which is that way behind me. I'm about to pick up my new press bike. I'm really excited. Of course, I'm in Austria, so what else could I be riding? The KTM! So I'm really excited because this model that I'm gonna pick up today is the new model of the 2020. They're just gonna show me the modes on the bike.
Come on.
Yes.
Here we go.
Let's do this. So first time for me on the 890R. That is beautiful. Yes.
Ready to race?
Of course, always.
Start.
Thank you so much. Thanks for trusting me with your bike. So that's the electric one, the freestyle. How nice. It looks beautiful. So this beautiful beast, the Duke 890R, is my press bike for a few days, and I'm gonna take it for a ride to Gaberl, if I'm saying it right. I don't know, I'm not so good with Austrian language. I need to learn, definitely, because I'm gonna be coming here more often. So yeah, let's go for a ride and have some fun. Impressions, this bike is not going back to KTM. I think it's amazing. It's so much better than the 790 and not as big and heavy as the 1290, which this one is the perfect size. It feels really light, super easy to ride. I'm loving the quick shifting. As you know from my previous videos, this is one of my favorite things on the bike, and it's very nice. It's improved, it's like technological, so but it also feels very fast and powerful, but nice and smooth on low speeds, very agile and nice to maneuver. And yeah, it's just such a great bike. I really like it. So let's go for more ride.
Na, dann mag ich einen Milchkaffee und dann Apfel.
Alright guys, so I think it's time for me to talk you through a little bit about this awesome Duke 890R. My impressions are... how to explain it? This bike is just beautiful. I have nothing negative to say regarding this bike. It behaves incredibly nicely on the road. It's super smooth, like on the corners, you can't wait for corners, and the throttle control is amazing. The brakes are really good. Handlebars, body position, it's just perfect. And I also really like the way it looks. Let's talk about a little bit regarding the other bikes that I've been riding. So I test rode the 790. I had it for a couple of weeks in England, in London, and then I also rode the Super Duke 1290. So the Super Duke, for me personally, I thought it was too big and maybe a little bit too powerful. Like if you want to ride it on the road, 180 horsepower, I think it could be a bit too much for my personal taste. But it was a great bike, but for my size, I'm 175 and I'm like almost 50 kilos, 48. So yeah, Super Duke was a great bike, but definitely a little bit too big for me. Oh, there is the army over there, by the way, and Red Bull Ring is there. So I'm like 3 minutes away from the Red Bull Ring, just doing my review here. So the Super Duke is a great bike, but not for me. I wouldn't buy it. I can't even imagine how it feels to be flying up there in one of those. That would be amazing. Maybe one day I'll try it. Who knows? So they are landing there, taking off. A lot of noise. So let's get back to the bike. So the 790, I really thought it was a really nice bike. I was very impressed by the quick shifting. So if you go back to my older YouTube videos, you can see the review over there, and I really enjoy riding it. But the 890, I think it's just very improved in all kind of aspects, and it's so much nicer. Maybe just a little bit taller than the 790, which for me, I'm 175, it's perfect. I can, let me show you how do I reach the ground. So if I sit on it, so both of my feet are almost flat. I think my heel is just lifted like a little bit like this from one side. So if I want to put both feet flat, I have to like really stretch. But I really like the tongue and the body position. So the moment you put your leg here, you can really hack the tongue with your legs. And even just sitting and like moving and doing this, it just feels really comfortable and very natural. I've heard that a lot of people say that you don't sit on this bike, but you actually wear it, so it feels like a shoe. You just you sit and this is it. You feel like one with the bike, which this is very important when you ride, to feel connected with your bike and then to be like a one whole piece together. Yeah, I really like it, and I would definitely want this bike in my garage, and definitely I'm gonna think about it in the future to maybe get one. It's just a great bike. The only negative thing I can say is that you can't really go off-road with this bike. So if you're doing mostly road riding, then this is the perfect bike for you. And regarding the level, I think it's not the bike for beginners, because it is quite powerful, but also it's very smooth on slow speed. So I don't know, if you are a very comfortable beginner, maybe try it, maybe go for it. But I would say maybe for intermediates, this bike is perfect. And I really don't want to return it. So I have 3 more days of riding it, and I'm gonna try to get as much as possible riding it around and having fun with it. The roads in Austria are just beautiful, really good roads, beautiful scenery, and I would love to move here and ride this KTM all day long. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried my best. I know I don't have my microphone and all my GoPro equipment with me. I would love to have my chest mount on maybe the other thing I put on the handlebar, so then you can see me riding. But next time I'll make sure I'll bring all my GoPro gear so I can show you all the angles and different kind of perspectives of riding on the streets of Austria. Bye from me! Okay guys, time to head to the Red Bull Ring with the Duke 890R. Let's go! My pass?
Ah, you have a pass.
Yes,
okay.
I'm the presenter for the rookies.
Okay, I thought you are a tourist.
Okay. No.
Okay, it's okay, but show my colleague as well.
Sure,
okay?
thank you. Tourist and working.
You're the rookie.
Dominika Rides.
Hello.
How are you?
And that's your bike?
From KTM. Yeah, it's the 890R is fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic.
Really nice bike.